Hello, I'm Dr. Ali. I'd like to welcome you back. We know that when you improve your health, you improve the quality of your life. And our goal for you is to bring you the knowledge and resources that you need to empower yourself, your family, and your community. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure that you subscribe so you can make informed changes to improve your mind and your body. So let's talk about the topic for today. So the topic for today is turmeric and how to use it. So turmeric is an Ayurvedic spice. So for those of you who do not know what is Ayurveda, Ayurveda is a healing science with its historical roots in the Indian subcontinent. The basic principle of Ayurveda is to prevent and treat illness by maintaining balance in body, mind, and consciousness through proper drinking, diet, as well as lifestyle changes and herbal remedies. So turmeric is a very, very important and well-known spice from the Ayurvedic tradition. So we'll talk about how we can actually use it and what are the benefits of using turmeric. So turmeric is a spice that you will get in the local grocery store and is often used in curries. It's a nutritional spice. It's also available as a supplement, and it has been used in traditional Indian medical system called Ayurveda for centuries. So it's both used for cooking and it's also used in medicine. Interestingly, this spice has the potential of healing a lot of different systems. So what is it about turmeric that gives it its healing properties? So curcumin is the active ingredient in turmeric, and it is this ingredient that gives turmeric the yellow color. And it is also this ingredient, curcumin, which plays a very important role in healing. So we know that in India, it has been traditionally used for the skin, for the respiratory tract, for the joints, as well as for digestion. So curcumin actually has a very important role in healing many different chronic diseases. So let's talk about what are some of the conditions in which curcumin has been found to be useful. So first and foremost, curcumin has anti-inflammatory properties. And because of its anti-inflammatory properties, it is used in conditions such as arthritis to reduce pain and increase ease of movement. Interestingly, we know that curcumin also helps reduce the risk of heart disease. We know that heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the world. Researchers have studied it for many decades, and they have learned about curcumin and its ability to reverse many steps in the heart disease process. So what they found was that curcumin improves the function of the lining of the blood vessel. And that is extremely important because it is the lining of the blood vessel which, when it gets inflamed, can cause blockages, and that leads to heart attack. So curcumin plays a very important role in heart disease prevention. Curcumin has also been studied in cancer treatment, and it has been found that it can reduce cancer growth and development. Studies have shown that curcumin can contribute to the death of cancerous cells, and it reduces the spread of cancer. Another very important area where curcumin has shown to be beneficial is its ability to support patients who have depression. It is an effective antidepressant. During one study, 60 people with depression were placed in 3 different groups. One group took Prozac, which is a medication. Another took 1 gram of curcumin. And the third group took both the medication Prozac and curcumin. After 6 weeks, they found that curcumin led to improvements similar to that of the medication Prozac. And the best group was the group that took both the medication Prozac and the curcumin. So we know that curcumin has a role in reducing the inflammation of the brain as well. Last but not least, the area where curcumin has shown to be beneficial is its ability in controlling blood sugar. Studies have shown that it can reduce blood sugar levels, it increases insulin sensitivity, and it also prevents weight gain. Turmeric or curcumin should not be the only treatment that you use for preventing or managing diabetes. It is very important to understand that if you have any of these conditions like diabetes or heart disease or cancer or even depression, then curcumin is not the only thing that you should be taking. You need to have a comprehensive assessment to understand what is the root cause of your disease, what kind of medications and what kind of herbs will actually benefit you. And curcumin can be one of the herbs, or turmeric can be one of the spices that you can use in addition to the other things that you will need to be able to take care of the whole picture. Interestingly, turmeric is safe to consume during pregnancy in small amounts. Pregnant women should avoid using any supplements without consulting their functional physician. Now, how do we use turmeric in cooking? So turmeric can be used to make dishes like curries, soups, roasting meat, as well as stir frying. It can also be consumed to make a warm drink known as golden milk. When you're using turmeric, make sure you do not use more than 1/4 or 1/2 teaspoon in a recipe that has 4 to 6 servings. Yes, curcumin can be supplemented. While tasty, our body does not absorb turmeric very well from the food. And there is very little curcumin in each teaspoon of turmeric powder, and hence there are supplements which contain curcumin, and they're available over the counter. Some of these supplements are better than others in terms of absorption. You have to remember that the FDA does not regulate turmeric and curcumin supplements the same way as it regulates prescription medications. Hence, it is very important that you have a physician that can tell you what is going to be a good quality supplement that you can have access to and use. The average recommended daily dose of curcumin is up to 3 milligrams per kilograms of body weight. How much curcumin should you take is going to be dependent on a lot of different factors. For example, it will depend on what kind of medical condition that you are trying to treat or prevent by using curcumin. It would also depend on how sensitive your body is. It would also depend on what other supplements that you are currently using. So in order for you to know the right dose of curcumin, you may want to talk to a functional physician, particularly if you're trying to treat or to prevent a particular condition. If you are simply using it for preventive purposes, I would go with a small dose of it and make sure it's a good quality supplement. Hope you have been able to know a little bit more about turmeric and possibly use it in your cooking. Let us know how you use turmeric in your recipes.